Good evening, Internet. My name is Michael and I'm here to review some stuff for you. Tonight we're going to take a look at an 80s family adventure movie with the Goonies. Never seen this movie before? Let me give you a plot synopsis. Unfortunately, there's no real anything on the back of this DVD thing to tell you, so I'll just have to do it from memory. Basically, this movie is a bunch of friends who are living in an area called the Goondocks. They call themselves the Goonies. And it's their last weekend together because all the houses in the area are getting foreclosed by the evil country club to build a golf course. And their parents can't pay off the mortgage or something. They never really go into the details exactly how it all works, but all the houses in the area are getting foreclosed. So anyway, they all decide to have one last brouhaha while going through some stuff from a local museum that the main character's father has. They discover a pirate map. It's a map to buried treasure of the infamous pirate One-Eyed Willie. Yeah, kind of a silly name for a pirate. But anyway, they decide hijinks ensue, and they go out in search of this treasure. When they find out the starting place to go looking for the treasure is an abandoned restaurant, and they run into murderous thieves. A family called the Fratelli family, who one of them had just escaped from jail, who had just murdered a couple of federal agents, and they're also counterfeiters. But anyway, through hijinks ensue, they're joined by a few more people who aren't part of their normal group, but join them in the hunt for the pirate treasure. And they go through tunnels, all the while being chased by the counterfeiting murderers until they get to the pirate ship. Then they get to the pirate ship, more hijinks ensue, and eventually they end up with enough treasure at the very end in an almost fake out to save the family. So that's the basic plot of the movie. It's pretty by the numbers, I guess, sort of. However, some of the highlights of it, one of the characters is this little Asian kid, and he really likes James Bond, so he has all these little gadgets that he's built, and they keep coming up in the movie that are pretty cool. The fat kid, who they call Chunk, he gets caught by the murderers really early on, and he gets put in a cell with their deformed brother, who's really strong. And him and the brother team up at the very end, and that the brother has a sort of quasi-vengeance against his family and fights them off to save Chunk and the rest of the group. Anyway, there's also this movie. It's a very good movie. I do highly recommend it. It has a lot of good comedic moments, not a whole lot of action, but the action that's there is pretty decent. There's some good slapsticky stuff. The only thing I really didn't like about the movie is the main character, I guess. There's just certain points where he just does these little speeches that, I don't know, it just made me want to slap him. But that's just my personal opinion. All in all, a very good movie. I definitely give it a 5. And I'd highly recommend you watch it. Anyway, that's all we have for this time, and stay tuned for next time when I'll review something else.